What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you another week of the GBA Global Battle Association. This is week number 5, and I am the coach of the New York Yankees, if you did not know. Before we get started, just a friendly reminder, if you can, show some shady love to that like button, or if you dislike this battle, show some shady hate to that dislike button. That is fine. Your opinion is needed on this channel. Remember, I cannot keep doing what I'm doing without your feedback. I cannot keep 2 videos a day coming your way. That is what I say. Now, today we are here going against the LA Nidokings. Tony Roberts, Crobat for the win. His YouTube link will be in the description below. And I did my homework this time. Just much like when I went against Steve, I did my homework, and we're going to go ahead and go over the Pokemon that I'm bringing today. I am bringing Get Lost, my Mamoswine, Static Shock, my Manectric, Claudia the Crawdaunt, Real Bulk the Golbat, Noivern the Mavis the Noivern, and Serving the Tyranitar. Now, my core is Golbat. I'm sorry, I said Crobat, I think. Golbat and Tyranitar. But my Tyranitar is actually offensive, so I don't know how this is going to work out. I was really looking at his team, and I think that my Manectric can really pop most of his team. I don't know who he's going to bring, but I was looking at the Pokemon that he could possibly bring, and I did my homework, as you can do on the website. I'm going to see what he's bringing. See, the Weavile. The Weavile is one of my biggest fears, to be completely honest with you. Weavile is my biggest fear on this team. I absolutely dread it. Now, looking at this, I was really fearing the Gyarados and the Scrafty combination. That's a double Intimidate right there, and I'm not a fan of that. I am not a fan. I am not a fan. So, what I think I'm going to do is he has nothing immune to electricity, I believe, because I think Raikou, I don't know if Raikou has Volt Absorb. Okay, hidden ability is not available, so it doesn't have Volt Absorb. I'm going to go ahead and open up with my Mega Manectric, because I figure if he opens up with the Weavile, I'll get the Intimidate off. And that's my biggest thing. If he opens up with the Empoleon to get rocks up, I can Volt Switch right out into my Golbat and get rid of those rocks almost instantly. If I go into Golbat, I might not. I might just leave those rocks up and go out into my Noivern. And then U-turn out into Golbat. That might be a possibility. I might do that. We're going to see what happens. It all depends. We are currently 2 wins, 2 losses. I'm looking forward to making this a 3 wins. Hopefully we can have 3 wins. I'm pre-recording this. I'm recording this on June 28th. I don't think this is going up till July 6th. So, definitely early recording, but I am here. I'm ready to play. I've been studying. I've been busy, but I've been studying. So, see, I open up with my Manectric, and my opponent opens up with the Venusaur. Very solid play. That is a Mega Venusaur. Now, well, I'm going to Mega Evolve and I'm going to Volt Switch no matter what. Let's Mega Evolve and Volt Switch. There's no reason not to do anything else. It's really tough, because if he's packing the Sleep Powder, I'm in a bit of trouble. This is going to be tough. This is going to be real tough. If he is packing the Sleep Powder... see, this is why I almost wanted to open a Mamoswine, but that wouldn't have been good. Opening Mamoswine would not have been too good. I'm going to get Venusaur up in the damage calculator right now. Now, my Golbat can actually 2-shot with Brave Bird. Brave Bird actually 2-hit KOs Venusaur. So, he's going to stay in. I'm sure we're both going to Mega Evolve turn 1, opening up with our Megas. Talk about a Mega opening. I don't know. We're gonna have this. We're gonna get Intimidate off. Useless Intimidate, unless he is physical, which would be crazy. But we're gonna go for. He's gonna Mega Evolve, and then I'm gonna go for my Volt Switch. And I'm really fearing the Sleep Powder. I think I'm overthinking it a little bit too much. So because I feel like I'm overthinking it, I'm actually just gonna go right out into my Golbat. That way, any Toxic, anything like that is not gonna be a big deal. We're gonna go out into Golbat. If he does go for the Sleep Powder, that is rather unfortunate. But honestly, there's nothing else that I want to sleep. I don't want to go into Noivern and have my Noivern be put to sleep. That is terrible. He goes, knock off Venusaur. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. I can't even be mad. All right. I'm pretty positive I'm pretty positive I have to save this thing. But I honestly don't have the initiative to switch out just yet. I think he's gonna go out into his Raikou. I'm pretty positive Raikou's coming out. But I'm going to go for Brave Bird just in case he wants to set up a lead seed before he leaves. He is going to withdraw, though. I'm pretty sure his legendary dog, Raikou, is going to come out. He has all these... oh, he goes out into the Penguinn. All right. I guess that makes sense, though, because I no longer have my Eevee. Like, Golbat is not a threat to his team at all. I'm going to go ahead and assume that either rocks are going up Or... I don't know. Or he's just going to go for the Ice Beam. Let me see. I could get my own rocks up, which would be helpful because he does have a Gyarados. We have to switch out. I just don't know into what. I'm feeling Mamoswine, to be honest. But not if he's going to go for a Scald. Then I'm kind of donezo. If he goes for a Scald, I'm completely done. Let's go ahead and go on into T-Tar. Let's get a little Sandstorm action going. Plus, I guess now is the as good of a time as ever to reveal that this is a specially offensive T-Tar. Maybe we'll reveal that. I don't know. Maybe not. I really don't know. We're gonna decide in a couple minutes. See what he goes for. He does go for the Stealth Rocks. I almost wanted to stay in, but I could roost up and then defog the following turn. There's really no point. There's really no point. So he might go for a Scald here. Regardless, I think what I'm gonna do is I don't think. Okay, who would he go into? He might go into the Scrafty. I'm going to go for a T-Bolt. That way, if he stays in, super effective damage. If he switches out into Gyarados, which is honestly very likely because he's probably going to go into Scrafty, though. Possibly should have just set up the rock so I could break some Focus Sashes. Oh, I think I regret that play. I think I regret it because he's going to go into Scrafty. But I'm really hoping because, I mean, a physical T-Tar can't really touch the Gyarados too much. I mean, you do have the Stone Edge, but if you're running a bulky Gyarados, which I think Crobat usually likes to run, I would think that he'd want to get in here and try to paralyze this thing. But regardless, right now we're going to reveal that I'm a special attacker. And the reason why I decided to bring a special attacking Tyranitar was because I saw that he had double Intimidate on his team, and I didn't want to bring too many physical attackers. So I brought more special attackers than physical attackers because of that. So he is going to withdraw. I really doubt we're going to see the Gyarados. I really doubt it. It's the Venusaur. Dark Pulse would have been really nice. Really nice. Unfortunately, though, I don't see Dark Pulse doing too much. Then again, with the Sandstorm, Dark Pulse might do a decent amount. Let's see. Careful. No, calm. Calm. Dark Pulse. 40%. I don't think I can pass that up. Because I can't really go right out. Yeah, you know what? I can't pass that up. I got a Dark Pulse. I mean, I could always flinch. Oh, he goes for the knockoff, actually. Gonna get rid of my Life Orb. That kind of stinks. I'm really surprised he outspeeds, but I am running max HP. We're gonna get a Dark Pulse off. That's not gonna do as much as I wanted to, but the Sandstorm is gonna take him down to a point really low. Now, if he wants to go for a Synthesis, I could see that. Then again, at this point, he might go for a Giga Drain. He really might go for a Giga Drain. I don't think he's going to Synthesis because the Sandstorm is up. I'm pretty positive he's going to Giga Drain. I'm going to go out into Golbat because I do ×4 resist Giga Drain. Regardless of the fact that I can't do anything, I'd much rather just go into this and call it a day. I'm going to take 25%, unfortunately. He is going to go for the Synthesis. Man, I should have went for Dark Pulse. I could have easily... I really didn't expect him to Synthesis with the Sand up like that. I really didn't. So we're going to see me get hit by the Sandstorm first, showing that I definitely do out-prioritize this, outspeed this thing. So I'm going to go for a Defog here. He's not going to stay in. I'm not going to bother with a Brave Bird. There's no way he's staying in. He might go out into his Raikou now. It's very possible. And this is why I didn't want to set up the rocks yet, because I wanted to get rid of my rocks first, because my Noivern is a necessity. Honestly, if he goes out into Raikou, I'm letting my Golbat go down. My Golbat is going down. No doubt about it. He's going to withdraw. And he goes out into... Oh, he goes back out into Empoleon. Back out into Empoleon. Which means we're just going to get in this little war right here, because he might really want rocks up really bad. Unfortunately, I can't hard switch out into my... I cannot hard switch out into my Noivern, because if he goes for any type of attack, there goes my Focus Sash. What I can do, though, is I can go for a Roost. I'm just going to go for a Roost, get some HP back. That way, maybe if he does want to go for an Ice Beam to kill me without the Eviolite, he's not going to kill me. I'm going to be in great shape. Let's see what happens. He is, in fact, he's going to set up the rocks again. I outspeed, so I'm going to defog right here. I don't mind him getting that little bit of leftovers back. I really don't. And I'm definitely just going to go for a defog. I have no reason. I want to see what other moves this guy has besides Scald and whatever else he's got. His rocks. So we're gonna. He goes for the Ice Beam. Let's see how much that does. It's not Stab. That does an okay amount though. It does an okay. I'm going to go ahead and go out into Mamoswine. I have nothing to say about that freeze. I have nothing to say about that freeze right now. Wait till the post game. Wait till the post game. I'm hoping he goes for rocks again, to be honest. He does go for the rocks, sets him up. Now he's going to be fine because he's going to have his rocks up probably the whole game. What I'm going to do is... I know my EQ will one-shot. I know that. But I know that he knows that. And... Empoleon. How much does a knockoff do to an Empoleon? Does not do a lot, but I really think that Gyarados is coming through. I'm going to go ahead and go for a knockoff. I really think Gyarados is coming through. He's going to withdraw. If he goes out into Venusaur, Fire Blast. Fire Blast Gyarados. Not bad. Yeah, I know all about Fire Blast Gyarados. Thank you. Gonna go for the knockoff, get rid of whatever item this gosh darn thing is holding. There's the leftovers. Another Pokemon with leftovers. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the Freeze Dry. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sacrifice my Golbat, because my Golbat is frozen, it's really worthless, and I'm in a terrible, terrible position right now. I'm in an absolutely awful position in this game. I really am. I really, really, really am. Well, we saw that Golbat... Oh, he was flapping his wings. We saw that Golbat... Oh, he goes for the EQ, actually. So that's kind of something. We're going to go ahead and go for a Defog. Maybe I'll get a first turn Defrost. Oh my gosh, I do! Wow, I could have went for a Roost. Okay, well, you know what? Getting rid of those rocks is actually a little bit more important to me. As he goes for the Ice Fang, he is going to take me out. Now, I'm like nervous right now. I can go out into my Venusaur. We know that Tyranitar got outsped by Venusaur. We also know that Golbat got outsped by Venusaur. Now, I could actually... Well, unless... If he's running T-Wave, then my Claudia can't set up right now. That's my biggest problem. Is that... I'm really hoping that this Gyarados isn't running T-Wave, but I'm pretty positive it is. Pretty positive it is. I'm going to go ahead and just go out into my Mega Manectric, because looking at his team, Mega Manectric does a number to most of his team. A Volt Switch will kill this thing. Obviously, it's 4 times effective. So I can just go for a Volt Switch. I'm not going to bother going for anything else. I mean, I do think that the Venusaur is coming out. But from this point on, I got to play super offensive. Super, super, super offensive. I don't know. I'm really behind the 8 ball right now. So, Venusaur, he's going to switch out going into the Raikou, I'm assuming. I hope he doesn't have Volt Absorb. Okay, there's the pressure. We do see the pressure, which is fine by me. And we're going to get a baby amount of damage off on this thing. It's a crit. It's a crit, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we have more leftovers. At this point, I think I have to go out into my... Well, is Empoleon still around? If Crawdon could kill this thing with an Aqua Jet, it can't though. And it doesn't outspeed after one Dragon Dance. I kind of have to go on into Mamoswine. Let's go on into Mamoswine here. Earthquake easily one-shots. Icicle Crash does a huge number. And I think I could take one Aura Sphere if he's packing it. I can take one Aura Sphere. So you know what? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna lock ourselves into Icicle Crash. I'm gonna do it because I think the Gyarados might come back out. He's gonna withdraw. I'm assuming the Gyarados is coming out. Yep, there's the Gyarados. We're gonna do neutral Icicle Crash to this thing. And I'm hoping, oh, the Intimidate, that's right. I should have just doubled back out into my Mega Manectric. That would have been the play of the game. That's with Intimidate. It's gonna do that much. Let's see. The waterfall is coming. I can get the Intimidate off. Now, I know this thing is probably more bulky than anything else. Let's see. This thing is, it has Ice Fang. I think that's all we've seen so far is Ice Fang. It's going to pack Waterfall. Waterfall, oh, it might have Earthquake too. Oh, if he has Earthquake and going into my Manectric is going to be a huge mistake. Crap, I think I have to waste my Focus Sash. I think I do. I have to go out into my Mavis. I gotta go out into Noivern. That's only because I can't risk my Mega Manectric getting hit with an Earthquake. And at least I know my Mavis is gonna take one. At least I know he's gonna take one because we don't have rocks right now. So he does go for the Waterfall, unfortunately. Very unfortunate that he goes for the Waterfall. I was really hoping he would go for the Earthquake. But I know that I'm not choiced. So I can actually change things up here. I can go for the Air Slash. I think Empoleon is coming in, though. I don't think he's going to risk this thing dying from a Dragon Pulse. There's no way. He's definitely going into Empoleon. I'm actually going to pull up damage calcs for Empoleon already because I know he's going into it. I don't have anything for him. To be honest, I'm just going to go for a U-turn. He is going to withdraw as I get Switch Initiative by going for the U-turn. I think the Empoleon is coming in. That is the Empoleon because he wants to set rocks up again. Whew, we are 16 minutes deep and I'm slowly losing momentum due to all the leftovers and recovery on his team. But now we're fine. I think he's really going to want to get rocks up again. Now I could go out into... No, I think Manectric's my best play. Manectric is my best play, isn't it? Thunderbolt doesn't kill, though? Are you kidding me? With all of his Intimidators, I can't set up with Claudia. You know, let's go out into Mamoswine. I can't believe Manectric doesn't kill. We gotta come in with Mamoswine and we gotta go for the Earthquake. I really wish and last season I did learn. I'm going for Earthquake. I learned to bring the Freeze Dry Mamoswine. And I didn't this year, unfortunately. Had I brought it, oh man. Had I brought it. Alright, well we're going for EQ. I'm hoping that he predicts me to go for an Icicle Crash because that's what I did last time. Would really be ideal. His Gyarados is getting low, so he might not want to risk that switch in. He is going to withdraw, though, and I'm sure he's going into his Gyarados. No! That's Scrafty. So Scrafty Intimidate, he's looking to make moves now. He's definitely looking to make moves. But I'm going to go ahead and get an Earthquake off. He was probably expecting the knockoff. But even with... Oh my gosh, another Pokemon with leftovers! This is a friendly league. Alright, we can go ahead. Is he going to set up a Dragon Dance right now? No, he wouldn't do that. Let's go out into our Static Shock, get an Intimidate off. He's probably going to go for another knockoff. He's got a lot of leftovers and a lot of knockoff. I love knockoff, Not a huge fan of like 4 Pokemon leftovers, though, to be completely honest with you. I'm really not a huge fan, but to each their own. To each their own. We're going to go ahead. He is going to go for the Drain Punch. That is going to do not a crazy amount. And we kind of gain the initiative again right here. Granted, he is bulky. And a Volt Switch is not going to kill him, but it is going to hurt a decent amount. It's going to hurt him enough to where I think he's going to want to switch out. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Volt Switch. I do think it's going to hurt him enough where he's going to want to switch out. I have to knock off everything on his team. Empoleon, Gyarados, and Scrafty. The whole left side of the picture, actually. They all have leftovers. We got rid of the leftovers on Gyarados. And didn't his Raikou have leftovers too? I'm almost positive. No, I could be wrong. I don't know. We'll find out in a second, because I think that's what he's going to switch out into, to be completely honest. He can't go out into Venusaur because he knows I can go out into my Mamoswine. I really wish my Mamoswine wasn't Scarfed right now for this battle, but the main reason why I have that is because it outspeeds Weavile. And that's the biggest threat on his team, which is why I also brought a Focus Sash Noivern, but unfortunately, we're kind of past that now. No matter what he switches out into, I have to go into my Noivern. Because he's going to withdraw. I'm going to Volt Switch, and I have to go into Noivern at this point. That is cosine X. That is going to be the Raikou putting on the pressure. And I think... I got to see... I can't see if he has leftovers. I feel like he doesn't, judging by that damage. Icicle Crash looks to kill from that range, though. It's either that or I go out into Noivern. But if he's Choice Scarf, Noivern gets outsped. And he's going to smack me with an HP Ice, and I'm going to be absolutely furious. Let's go ahead and go on into Mamoswine. Let's go on into Mamoswine here. I'm going to go ahead and Icicle Crash looks to kill from this range. Just have to make sure before I do anything. Icicle Crash looks to kill this Pokemon from this range. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the Icicle Crash. As it hits everything on his team. As long as he doesn't go into Empoleon, we're fine. Goes out into the Gyarados again. I'll get an Icicle Crash off. Even after the Intimidate, because the leftovers are gone, there's a really good chance of another Icicle Crash killing. Let me see. Oh, that's too close for comfort. Oh my gosh, that's too close for comfort. My heart is literally pounding right now. Waterfall 1-hit KOs me. He might go for the Ice Fang, predicting. I think no matter what, I gotta go into Manectric. Oh, darn it. I think I have to go into Mega Manectric. If he goes for EQ though, I'm done. I made the Noivern play last time. Maybe I can just get rid of Tyranitar. I don't think Tyranitar's doing much. He's got a Scrafty anyway. He does have a Scrafty. Is Tyranitar really going to be that useful to us? Honestly not. Tyranitar is honestly a vulnerability. Yep. It's basically right now, am I going to sack Tyranitar off this early? That's my real question. Do I really want to do that, or can I go on into Noivern? But if he kills my Noivern, it's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk. Not worth the risk. My Noivern's way too valuable. Way too valuable. So we're going to go ahead and sacrifice Tyranitar here. Get a little sand up, which could help us dwindle some things down. He is going to go for the Waterfall. Yes, my Noivern could have taken that, but it was not worth the Ice Fang risk at all. So we're going to see he's going to get buffeted by the Sandstorm here. And I could save this thing, but I'm not going to let something else get damaged. All I'm going to do is I am just going to go for a Dark Pulse predicting the Venusaur. Nope, he's just going to KO me. That's fine, too. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Now, I'm down right now, but for some odd reason, I'm feeling kind of good. Don't know why. I'm feeling kind of good. I'm really down, though. Really, really, really down. Now, I can go out into Noivern, but then that lets him bring out his Weavile. So I think I have to go into Static Shock. I think I go into Static Shock, I Volt Switch, and I go out into Mamoswine. Looking at his team, yes, he can bring in that Scrafty, which is what he pretty much has to do. But even if he brings in that Scrafty, like after I kill this Gyarados, I mean, he might try to save this Gyarados for more Intimidate. It's possible. I might do that. Death Fodder and Intimidate, that could be huge. But he's going to let other things on his team get dwindled. For example, the Raikou, which really can't take much more. Luckily, that thing is slowly getting destroyed. He is going to withdraw. I'm saving my Manectric because my Manectric outspeeds everything on his team. He is going to go back out into the Raikou. And honestly, at this point, I don't think I have any reason not to go out into my Mamoswine. I have no reason not to go into my Mamoswine. I don't get hit by any Sandstorm. I know that he has double Intimidators that he can bring in. But I have no reason to go for an Earthquake. Although that Empoleon could come in. He could predict my Icicle Crash and bring the Empoleon in. I think we knocked off leftovers in this thing. I wonder how much knockoff does. Because I really feel like that Empoleon's going to come in. I don't know why. I have this gut feeling that Empoleon's coming in. Knockoff does not kill. I think I'm going to double out. He's not staying in here. You know, he's not staying in here. I'm going to double out into Manectric. I'm doubling out into Manectric. I know that's revealing that I'm Scarf, but I think he already knows that. We're going to go out into Manectric, get a useless Intimidate off, but the real reason why I'm doing that is to gain Switch Initiative. He is going to withdraw as well. So finally do a double switch in this battle. And he does go out into Fire Blast to get the Intimidate. Which is great. Fantastic. Because he's going to get buffeted by more Sandstorm, which means he can only switch him out one more time. Well, while the Sandstorm's around. Oh, 2 more times it looks like, darn it. But it's fine, because now we're playing super mind games, because he can go right back out into Raikou, which he probably will. But that Raikou is getting really hurt. It's not doing much in this battle. I was really afraid of that when I was studying his team. But I'm slowly dwindling his team. Honestly, though, I'm only dwindling down. I think the Venusaur is half. To be honest, once I get rid of that Weavile and that Scrafty are a huge problem. I'm not even too scared of the Venusaur anymore. I'm really not. Once I get rid of the Weavile, I think that my Noivern can kind of take the rest of his team. As long as I get the Empoleon down to below half. He is going to withdraw once again and save that, but I have no reason not to go for a Volt Switch. He's going to go out into the the Venusaur. I don't know why I said Mamoswine. Goes out into the Venusaur, takes a Volt Switch. Now, I could go out into Mamoswine here. But I think that would be a mistake. I think I'm better off going out into Noivern. I'm going to go out into Noivern. And I'm going to really hope he doesn't go ahead and do anything silly. Sandstorm's going to subside. I can go ahead and go for an Air Slash here. I'm not going to U-turn because then he's going to get all kinds of health back. And I think Air Slash is my best bet. I'm not Choice Specs, so I don't know that a Dragon Pulse will kill. I don't think it will. Let's just go for the Air Slash. Let's see if he switches this thing out as well. But if he does, and he doesn't go into Raikou, he's going to go into something that's going to take a lot of damage. Empoleon might be able to take it very well, to be honest. He might go into Empoleon. If he goes into Empoleon, I'm definitely in big trouble. Definitely in big trouble. Nope, he does not. So Venusaur is going to get KO'd by Noivern. Noivern KO Mega Venusaur. That's one down. Finally, 28 minutes into this battle, we have one Pokemon down. Once that Gyarados is gone, my Mamoswine can pretty much EQ everything. I know that Scrafty's going to be a little bit of an issue. He is going to go out into the Empoleon. He knows what he has to do. But I know even with the Intimidates, he's going to set up rocks. I'm going to go on to Claudia. I don't want to risk going into Mamoswine and him predicting that going for a Scald. I'm going to go... I really think he's going to set up Rocks. I'm almost positive he is. Rocks wins games, to be fair. It really does. Nope, he goes for the Scald, predicting the Mamo. Do not burn Claudia. Yes. All right, cool. That's actually even better than what I thought would happen. Because what I can do here is I can Dragon Dance. And although he can intimidate me with his Death Fodder Gyarados, and then honestly Scrafty come in and Drain Punch me, which is huge, I kind of just have to, I have to risk the biscuit. I don't have any choices right now. I really have to take a huge risk here. Going for the Dragon Dance, I don't want to just go straight up for a Waterfall. It's my own personal choice. I hate that my Focus Sash is broken, but Waterfall has a very real chance. Well, it doesn't have a real chance to Oko Scrafty after an Intimidate. I knew he was bringing these double Intimidators, and that's exactly why I brought that special T-Tar, though it ended up doing Diddly Squat. Did Diddly Squat. He is going to withdraw. I'm expecting the Scrafty to come right in. He is actually going to go on into Gyarados, though. And I don't know if he can KO me with anything. Earthquake doesn't kill. And if I get to +1, Waterfall will take out a Scrafty. So I'm going to go ahead and Dragon Dance again. Huge risk, huge risk, huge risk. Going for another Dragon Dance. His best bet is Earthquake if he has it. Tell me he's got Thunder Wave. Taunt. Oh my gosh, that's the best thing that could have happened. Oh my goodness. Woo! All right. All right. At this point, Waterfall. At this point, Waterfall. My goodness, my heart is racing. Crawdon, KO, Gyarados. I'm fine right now. He can't go into Empoleon yet, because Empoleon will get KO'd. Is that Weavile? Nope, that's the Scrafty. He's gonna try to play Intimidate games, I'm sure. And you know what? If he's bulky, he's gonna live this Waterfall. But it's worth it. It's worth it. I don't care. Because you can always get a flinch. Secondary effects are very real. He did get that freeze hack, so if I can get a flinch, that would really even things out. That would really, really even things out. Or is it just gonna KO him? It's not gonna KO him. Flinch would have been so amazing to have some sort of evening on the hacks, but it's okay. This Scrafty still has leftovers. Gyarados is dead, though. The only reason why I'm not going into my Mamoswine right now, let me check, because he's fully defensive. Yeah, Earthquake's not going to kill. He's definitely fully defensive. I have to go into Noivern. And if he goes into... Oh, shoot, my DS is going to die. Shoot, 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 shoot. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Plug it in, plug it in. If I go out into Noivern, and he goes out into Raikou, it's kind of where I'm at, though, to be honest. Because Scrafty does not get KO'd by a, what do you call it? Dragon Pulse. Oh, actually... No, that's choice specs. Don't be fooled. Do not be fooled. We're going to go ahead. Now, by air slash and the Raikou comes in. Air slash does nothing. If I U-turn... You know what? Let's U-turn. Let's U-turn. I'm going to U-turn. I don't know why. I'm really predicting to switch out. That's my biggest reason why. But, and plus, I can go out into my Mega Manectric. Get an Intimidate. Or I can go out into Mamoswine. At which point, it'll force him to fodder something off in order to bring in his Scrafty again against the Mamoswine. Because he's got to put my Mamoswine at -1. I would honestly, I think I would prefer him most to switch out right here. Yes, he is going to withdraw as I do go for a U-turn. I'm sure the Raikou's coming in. No, what is that? That's the Empoleon. Wow, alright. But he can't now. Oh. Now I think I'm in a good spot. Because I can go out into my Mamoswine. He's forced to sacrifice something here. He's forced to sacrifice something. Gonna go ahead and go for the Earthquake. I have no reason not to go for Earthquake. Gyarados is gone. Venusaur is gone. Earthquake KO's Raikou from this range. Earthquake will probably bring Weavile down to Focus Sash. And, yeah, I just got no reason not to. No reason not to. Weavile's still gonna be an issue. Weavile's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Rest in peace, Redhead. But, it really is. He's gonna withdraw. I'm assuming the Scrafty's coming in. Nope, he's gonna sacrifice the Raikou. Alright. I understand that play perfectly. That's definitely the play to make. Definitely the play to make. Because now he can go out into his Scrafty, who can actually KO this thing. Actually, I can live a Drain Punch, but being at -1 is not ideal. I don't know that Mega Manectric, can you live a -1 Scrafty Drain Punch? Yes, you can, very easily. Alright, we're going on to Mega Manectric. We're going on to Mega Manectric. I would go out into Noivern, but Ice Punch is way too big of a risk. Honestly, if he goes for Ice Punch, I'm in amazing shape if he goes for Ice Punch. Amazing shape. This battle, I felt like I was losing momentum this entire battle. But this ended up being one of the best battles of all time that I have ever had. This Mamoswine is such a threat. Granted, Weavile, if he has Focus Sash and then he can low kick me, Weavile will one-shot a Mamoswine after I Earthquake him, which would be a huge. I mean, he could win this still. He went for the knockoff after the drop. That was actually probably his best play. That was his best option. Unfortunately, though, I think I'm gonna have to sacrifice my. I'm gonna have to sacrifice my Mega Manectric. Shoot, go for Thunderbolt. I have to sacrifice it. I'm looking at it now. There's no possible way. No possible way for me to preserve this thing right now. He has a Weavile, Empoleon, and Scrafty left. He is pretty much forced because I really think that Weavile is Focus Sash. And I don't have Rocks up. He is forced to keep the Scrafty in. Go for a Drain Punch. So what I think is going to happen is I'm going to kill this thing right now. And I don't know. I kind of needed this Manectric to outspeed that Weavile. But I'm running out of Pokemon to outswitch when he intimidates me with this Scrafty, which is why Intimidate is so good. I'll be honest, if I could have picked up one more Intimidator, if I can go back in time, I know exactly what I would do. I know exactly what I would do in my drafts, but it's fine. He's still thinking about it. I mean, if he switches out, I'll be a happy cat. I will be a happy cat. Especially if he goes into Weavile. My goodness, if he goes into Weavile, I'll be so happy. I'm still waiting for the balance, Game Freak. He did get that freeze. Can I get a full para? Can I get a full para? Because that freeze, Game Freak, that freeze. He is going to stay and go for a Drain Punch as I go for a Thunderbolt. That's going to do that much. He is going to go for the Drain Punch. I think I am going to die right here. I live on 1! I don't think Thunderbolt kills, though, to be honest. Oh, not after the leftovers, especially not after the leftovers. Alright, well, Weavile kills me with an Ice Shard. So this thing is useless. Unless I want to save it. I could Volt Switch and go out into Noivern. Biggest reason being he gets less HP back. If I do that, I mean, realistically, Noivern gets one-shotted by an Ice Shard too. They're both just as useless, except, let's see, you're 192 right now. You're 205. You know what? I'm Volt Switching. Even, they both get one-shot. He's going to withdraw as I Volt Switch. Yes! Go on into Weavile. Nope, that's going to be his Empoleon again. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Volt Switch here. He really wants Rocks Up so bad, but that is perfect. That is perfect. Volt Switch is going to do... I could have double Thunderbolted. Yeah, I'm surprised he did that right there. But now I'm finally at the point where I'm fine. I can go for the EQ here. EQ will finish off that Scrafty from the range that it's at. And even if it doesn't the first time, I'm going to stay in and go for another Earthquake. So we're going to go ahead, go for the EQ here. And I have not checked the Skype chat once. I'm not sure. Nope, he hasn't said anything good. I love not talking to my opponent during the match. I really don't like getting distracted and stuff like that with just conversation. There's already so much going on. This match is... I'm feeling lightheaded because of this match. I might not get to record more because of this match. Worth it. Worth it. Honestly. So worth it. I'm so nervous right now. I mean, now I feel really good. That Volt Switch right there made me feel really good. Because I still have my Intimidate. Which, if I can intimidate that, if it comes down to me intimidating the Weavile, there goes the Empoleon. It's down. Mamoswine, KO, Empoleon. If I can go ahead, I mean, even if he goes into Scrafty right now, I think an Earthquake's gonna kill. I'll be honest, if he goes into Weavile, I'm in a little bit of trouble. Weavile still might win him this game. But no matter what, this has been an awesome, awesome game. Absolutely awesome. I just realized. Alright. If he's Focus Sash. Alright, if he's Focus Sash. His Weavile cannot KO my Mamoswine. I think I got this now. I'm actually confident now. I'm confident. I can switch it. If he opens up a Weavile, I can go ahead and switch into my... Who's that? Is that Scrafty? That's Scrafty. Alright, so he's gonna get the... He's at like 40% though. He's definitely max HP, max defense. Adamant Earthquake. Not gonna kill. Alright, so let's do this. Let's sacrifice our intimidating Manectric. Then we can proceed to go out into our Noivern, who we already know we're sacrificing to an Ice Shard. And then it really just comes down to, is this Weavile Focus Sash? And if it is, can we get some sort of balance, GameFreak? Can we get some balance and hacks? I'm still waiting on it. Give me a crit. We're going to Intimidate, get this thing down to -1. And he is going to go for the Drain Punch. Now here is where it matters. An Earthquake is unfortunately still not going to kill. So I have to go out into my Noivern. Oh, so I win! Well, not that I win. I go out into Noivern. I go for the Air Slash. Now he basically decides, do I sacrifice this thing? Oh, he might win. Unless I U-turn. I don't want to think too much. If he goes out into his Weavile, Air Slash is almost, it's almost a one-hit KO. I feel like he really wants to save this Intimidator for Mamoswine. I really feel like that. He knows I'm gonna Air Slash. I'm Air Slashing. I'm Air Slashing. I'm not. Darn it! Had I U-turned, I won. Had I U-turned, I won. Now that's gonna do a huge chunk of damage. It's a crit! You trying to balance things out, game? I wish you didn't, to be honest. Now he can't go for low kick. He has to go for Ice Shard. Actually, outspeeds me. He can go for Ice Punch. I think the only way I can win this the Ice Shard is so obvious. Well, I'm switching out into Mamoswine. If he goes for the low kick, he's got it. He's definitely got it. Life Orb! Hold on. Well, I'm pretty positive I outspeed. I just have to do the math to make sure. 132. Probably Jolly with Life Orb. Oh no, don't tell me I don't outspeed. I don't think I outspeed. What did I do wrong with my calculations pre-battle? I do outspeed. We just have to go for Earthquake. We have to. I could double out, because there's no chance of him going for an Ice-type move. But that wouldn't really do anything. Oh my gosh, this battle's coming down so close. This might be one of the longest battles on my channel. I'm sorry if you don't enjoy this, but... The Scrafty regained a lot of HP due to leftovers. If that Scrafty had any other item, I definitely would have won this a long time ago. But I don't think that I can two-shot that Scrafty. Let's see, watch, let's see. See where he's at. He's gonna get the Intimidate off. We're gonna go for the EQ. That is a 2-hit KO, ladies and gentlemen. That is a 2-hit KO after Intimidate. Finally! Woo! My goodness, no reason to delay. No reason to delay. Wow. Oh my goodness. No reason to delay. It's oh my gosh, that was one of the most intense battles. That was one of the most intense, awesome battles I've ever had. That was so much fun. That was so much fun. Gonna get the EQ off. Scrafty is gonna go down. And that is unbelievable. Oh my goodness. 59-minute battle. 59 minutes. Mamoswine coming through with 4 kills. 4 kills. New York Mankeys are now 3-2. We are taking, you guys see that? You saw those mind games, you saw the double switch. Oh, I gotta go record the post game right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, if you're cheering for the New York Mankeys, please show some shady love to that like button. If you hate the New York Mankeys, show us a dislike. Go for it. I dare you. But if you love us, if you love this team, if you want to be a part of this team, subscribe to this channel and you're a part of the New York Mankeys. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.